As you guys can tell, DC Dark Legion is back and has been completely revamped. It's in portrait mode now, no more landscape. The Batcave has stayed basically the same. Get your resources from here, craft your materials, research here, upgrade it. It has stayed the same. Now, to start off, we will talk about the alliances. Alliances have stayed the same. You still help people make their research go faster, their builds go faster. You still collect chests for their help, claiming them all. Get a big reward chest for claiming enough, leveling up your league. As of making this video, Final Fantasy was the biggest league. Starting here in the SON on the left tab now, compared to the old game, you battle other people to compete for the top spot to promote to the next group. As you promote to the next group and raise your personal rank, you get more chips and gems to then spend on shop items or special items. These borders you get for being higher ranks and just as a personal reward. I believe they are permanent. These are your one-time rewards for reaching each league. We want to get to the top two, mainly because we can then unlock Bane once we hit the elite group and start buying shards for him. Next is the anti-crime network, where you battle AI enemies to get certain rewards, and once you reach your limit, you then can raid the last level to be able to get these rewards. This is still the same, just like the Meta Brawl, as the beta version of the game. No difference yet. You can still get your stimulators, your XP, your alloys, and your chips. The farther you go, the bigger the reward. Your alloys are used for crafting gear. Your chips are used for researching. And XP is used obviously to upgrade characters. And stimulators are to upgrade their max level. In here, people complete best players complete the first levels. Everybody gets a reward to kind of keep everybody in sync. Vortex, who's also in our alliance, is the top player in the training simulator. Here you complete waves of AI enemy to get bonus rewards. Bonus XP, farther you go, the more XP you get, and then you get bonus cubes. Next is the combat cycle. This is where you fight an overpowered boss. You can't possibly kill it, infinite health, and you get rewards depending on what the boss is. This one gives you alloys to craft gear. And all you're going for is getting the max amount of damage in the little bit of time it gives you. And the farther you get, the more rewards you get. It is different for every boss in its cycles. Umbral Rift, I don't personally know. I haven't gotten to participate in one of these yet, because, well, you have to wait. And then you have to also be on while it's going, which usually happens at night. Defeat the Dark Legion is where people team up with people in your alliance, and you take down bosses. You don't personally fight these, it's automated, but you get rewards for you and whoever's participating. Here is your map. Now, you might remember, you have to explore every little bit of the map with smaller sections in these small sections. Now, you just fight other ships flying around, put a quick team out to explore an area. You used to have to scavenge places. You used to have to tap where you want to go. Now, you just fight basic campaign missions, have basic recon, basic attacks, and then you get rewards for completing these said attacks and searches. And then, the farther you get in the campaign, the more places of the map you then purify, which is the blue spaces. Those red circles are mini bosses that they send at you to then you to then fight for the basic campaign missions. Like this one is Dark Hal Jordan, Dark Green Lantern. And you get these by completing these main campaign missions. The big green circle that usually shows either hero or monster or villain's face in it. And here, everybody donates just like the beta. You help your league try to gain bonus resources, bonus help on crafting faster, building faster. The basics. Here are the heroes, all your locked and unlocked. Only 50 champions so far. I have 50% of the roster already. Main team, Cyborg. Here's our gear. Now the gear gives you bonus damage, bonus health. We got Batman in our team using the spear currently. Cyborg's currently using another weapon. As you start rank them up, they get more abilities. We got Superman. He's currently using the red Prometheus glove. These are the Force, different for everybody. Upgrade their mini abilities and their main abilities. Make them stronger, do more attack, have more health. The stronger you are, the easier it is to fight against other players or complete the campaign missions, which those mini bosses are the hardest part of the missions. And once you upgrade the war room, you're able to increase your level cap. Every war room level up, you increase their level cap using stimulators. It gets really expensive. For your playthrough, if you're playing, I recommend grinding stimulator output to the max and then chip output to the max so you can then research to upgrade more, such as stimulator output and chip output. It is really worth it. At first, it might seem you want to grind XP the most, which you do want to grind a bit, but they start throwing XP at you, like I have millions with no one to use them on, and you don't want to upgrade the purple characters because they're useless. So, what you do is maximize chip output. Grind chip output, any form of chips as possible. Research stimulator output so that you are then maxing out your stimulator output and you will be perfectly good to go. Right now I'm crafting armor, and with this, every set of armor is used for only a certain character, which was not this way in the beta. In the beta you just had to match a set, and that was that. Now they specifically force you to use one set on a certain character. Here you select them all to dismantle all the ones you don't use. You need these bricks to then upgrade your armory, which is, it's just basic whatever. You want to keep grinding up until you're at least getting purple 50% of the time. Here is an example coordinated assault where we fight a boss, just helping the league out. Jump in. As you can see, the fight will start in 1 minute. While we wait, just look around. Here's your missions. You got side missions, target main missions, your bat signal missions, your dailies, basic stuff. Usually get gear, log in, level up your war room, all this stuff. War room takes, sometimes once you get far enough, it'll take a day and a half. Like it's long. So you want to grind drones, and I learned this the hard way. I wish I did it better. You want to save your drones for the war room. I'm going to use my drones to finish upgrading a side room just for the video. Here's power status. You want this in ultra all the time, or at least light green. That way you're not running out of power and your rooms are all operating to the max. This way you're getting their max output. And I'm assuming the medical bay, as I'm looking at it now, gives your characters bonus health. I don't know for sure. The lounge and living area helps give them energy while they're working on each room, so that then, unlike the beta, in the beta they used to fall asleep, get tired, you'd have to swap them out. Now they go, rest, go back to work to keep your output going. As you see, we finished a mission, claim the rewards here. Sometimes, depending on the mission rarity, you'll also claim a team reward. Alright, we only need one more mission till we level up our crisis response, and we can attack 3 ships at a time each day. I already used my 3, so I can't show on video. These gray missions, at the time of making this video, I kind of thought that they would help. They're not worth it. they always give you one more. It's a mission, so that it's always there. Once you get far enough level, you always have a mission. I only recommend having one out at a time. To get a third team, you need to research far enough down. So always leave at least one team open. And then once you get 3 teams, you can send 2 teams out on mini missions. Those are legacy pieces. You have to get other legacy pieces exactly like it to form it from things like the bleed. The bleed, I always save to draw 10 just to maximize my chances and maximize my gear. That way you can get better characters. That is how I got Superman. I got Batman from my inventory, which we'll go over in a bit. But you draw from the bleed to get your champions and Mastercraft pieces. This is the legacy, aka your battle pass. Complete basic missions, get gear. I may buy the pass once I complete it, which is what I do for most games. You only need to reach level 50 to get the max amount of output. Then it's just money, which you don't need. You get millions of, and metal, which you do get hundreds of thousands of, so it's not really worth it at that point. They give you Harley Quinn after 7 days from your first playthrough. I don't know if that's there forever, though. Here, you would upgrade specific parts of a room. That way you can max it out, get best benefit. We're just going to help the league out real quick. Claim our chests for helping. There. This is where you can see, is your war room currently being upgraded? Make sure it's always being upgraded. If you can upgrade it, start it. If you can't, there's a problem and you're not upgrading your other rooms fast enough. Make sure you're always upgrading something. See here, I spent this just so you can see. I spent my drones. You get gems for every room you upgrade. You get gems for building houses in your safe area, safe city, as we'll go over in a bit. Just craft a bunch of gear, start upgrading this room, because I want to reach a better suit. I think the super heavy bat suit. That way, there's a higher chance of getting just all purple. And then I will request for their help. Clan members can help boost the speed of your crafting. There's another fight going. Join it real quick. Easy peasy. always something to do. In the events tab, there's your event calendar. Tells you when stuff starts and ends. Really helpful. Always pay attention to it. Path of Justice. First 5 days of your playthrough, it'll give you these quests. You complete them, go through them, get a guaranteed mythic champion. I'm assuming from that 5, if it is that 5, I'm picking Lex because I want to build the Legion of Doom next. Legion of Doom is Lex Luthor, Captain Cold, since sadly Mr. Freeze isn't here. Slade or Deathstroke, Sinestro. Here's Supreme Commander. Here you just compete with everybody else that plays. It's just one quest repeating and increasing the amount you need to do. Basic stuff. League mobilization depends on your league leaders to sign up stuff that I'm not high enough importance for. This one's just powering up basics. This one's Dark Legion Hunter. You and your league your league ranking determines the rewards you get, but that main bar is how much you interact. So joining your own league, your own hunts, or their hunts. Here is a basic shop. Buy stuff for source gems or money. Always buy the money stuff, no reason not to. They give you millions, so there's just really no reason not to spend it. Source gems, I do recommend saving. Try to keep over 1,000. From where I'm playing, I didn't learn that. And I'm running out. I try to buy drones as much as possible to maximize war room build. Here, you can get flash shards, which I'm going to start saving for. You get this for helping your league, donating. It's a really tough grind. You gotta once your league levels up, you can get better rewards. In the league tab, you could have bought a ship too. I already bought it, so it's whatever. I never buy armor or other stuff here. No reason to. Don't waste it. Save for hero shards because they're the hardest to grind. Here, these are even harder to grind, but it's just from that one event so far, so I'm assuming there'll be more later on. But these are hero-specific items that you will then put on a specific hero for them to be overpowered. The last tab, I don't know what that stuff is. I don't know how to get it. I'm not worried about it. Here is your inventory. You can see your shards, your items, your resources here. You do get 5 chests. When you first start out, make sure you check this right away. They give you a free mythic hero, free 100 green cubes. Like, they give you a bunch of free stuff. Make sure you get it. Like I said, log in for 7 days. They give you a free Harley. Don't get tricked. It just shows you what it looks like max level with her personal item. She doesn't get given to you with her max level. You start with her base level. Rankings. I don't look at rankings, so I'm not worried about these. If you like rankings, you can look at the leagues and all that. I don't care. Mail. Watch the event mill. They give you free stuff so much. You don't even have to follow through if it's linking and all that. Just click on the link, let it load a bit, close it, hop out, hop back in. It gives you the source gem reward. Friends, add a bunch of random people, because why not? If they're active players, send them a gift, receive a gift, you get free stuff. Here, strategy guide. It recommends stuff to you, like what you should use for each character. I'd never looked at this before, so like, oh, hey, Batman should use Prometheus Claw. I have that. I'll give it to him. Take it from Superman. Just give him that. Now, items can only be equipped to certain people. So, since Superman has his own personal keep, I don't care what items I give him now, because I know nothing will be good enough until he get him that cape. We know that that's the best item he could possibly have. A lot of the people don't have their own item, though. Like, they just don't. Sadly, like, I thought Batman would have a Batarang or something, but this is early launch, like, right after this huge reset, so it's whatever. Here's your collections. For each star rank up you get, or every unlock, you get energy points. Get up to 50, you get 0 reward. 3 for mythics, 2 for legendaries, and you only get 1 for the purples, and you can only do it once. You can't star rank up purple people. They're not worth using. I don't know why people use them. You get at least 5 legendaries for free. Never use purple people in your team. It goes the same for items. Purple items are fine, but purple people suck. Do not use them. You cannot do anything besides level up their base level. Unlike the beta, this one, you cannot. Here's your planetary keys. You open these for resources, heroes. In the top right, as you might have saw, if you open enough, you get better orbs. It's random what you get, but after a while, you're guaranteed a red planetary key. You open those for heroes, and then resources. You're guaranteed money. Like, you always are gonna get something. Usually, you get money. Money and steel, super popular. Training, or this room, you can do level sync. Always recommend trying to max out that room too. Not high on your priorities, but it's good. It'll raise your power, your overall power, and it'll also keep another team up to level so that you have multiple upgraded teams to build upon and use. Like, I'm gonna make a Justice League as my main, and I want the either Gotham's Most Wanted or Legion of Doom in that level sync, so that it's all leveled. Here, it says we're not strong enough. It really depends. Like, here we might not beat it because it's 3, but some fights it's only 1 mini boss, and since you have a full team of 5 attacking the mini boss, it usually clears them because there's just a sheer damage output is too much for a boss's health bar. And really, another reason why I want Green Lantern on the team is, as you will see from this fight, he charges his ult like no tomorrow. He is literally healing his team constantly. That's why I want him. He will immediately replace either Green Arrow or Cyborg, and will just, the health output that he does is just so much. You can turn auto on and off, skip cutscene, like skip your attack scenes, 2x speed. I always have it on 2x. The fights are so unbearably slow. I always have it on auto, and I always have it so that it skips the see their attack things, so you can see they're casting their ult right away with only a little bit of a stutter. Can't skip boss ones, sadly. But like the amount the amount Green Lantern heals for is insane. I want him on the team as soon as possible. I know I can't beat it, so I'm just gonna leave. Love the loading screen, the Batman Who Laughs. Here's an example of a mission. Now this one's a tower mission. You're fighting your way up a tower. Usually, you're just clicking through a kind of map, but you don't get to click through it like in the beta. Now you just tap a button that makes your character walk to the next mission piece. And they have a story in the game. It's nothing crazy. There's a final cutscene at the end of some of them that just retells the same story that they just told you through subtitles while you're walking. So like, I don't understand that, but here's Bane absolutely wiping Wonder Woman. We're too high level for the missions. For some reason the missions are just really low leveled, so you're just always overpowered. I like, you can't lose these. So, I don't know, you always keep moving forward. It's really not that bad. So we're just gonna go through. There's so many good team ups in this game. Constantine, he's in the Justice League Dark. Like, he's in a team. He has a team. Wow. Gotham's Most Wanted, Joker, Two-Face, the Penguin. They have I think Captain Cold's a part of it, maybe not. I really wish Mr. Freeze was in here, but he's not, sadly. Let's see what happens in this game. Oh, Lex Luthor's part of Legion of Doom. They have so many good characters. Bane, like, a lot of them you don't care much for. Like, I mean, there might be some fans out there. I'm not saying they're poop characters all the time, but like Zatanna, the Black Canary. It's like, eh. I love how the game still follows a comic book style though. They're going for the comic books, not the DC movie universe or anything. So it keeps that comic book art style. It matches the comic book characters, so Cyborg sucks in the movies. Alright, as compared to the comics. Because in the comics, Cyborg is actually good, his backstory you actually care. And he actually has abilities that attack. I'm letting you see all the character ults here. As you can see, those tabs that keep popping up, that's people either joining your coordinated assault against a boss, or people helping you in your base, like to speed up research or speed up building a room. We're gonna turn off the cutscenes though, this next fight. It just makes it go faster. Especially if you're trying to auto the game. It makes it go faster.
Up and away! I will simply break you! Up and away!
As you can see, the abilities charge so fast once you start leveling up characters. They did let you try out Harley Quinn right when you started the game, and she is really good. If you can star rank her up, that would be great. Also set up the Birds of Prey. They can, if you have 5 people in Birds of Prey, they gain life steal like crazy. And I know, I haven't looked at the other ones, but Harley Quinn, if she kill somebody with her ultimate attack, it recharges for 50 energy, which is basically her full energy bar. You get your ult back. So she's constantly using her hammer if she's killing people with low enough health. And then she's also gaining health percentage of whatever she attacks. So I think having a full team of 5 is like 15% of your damage is taken into health, which sounds like a little bit, but if you think about it, that's a lot of health you're taking in bigger fights. You could be dealing 60,000 damage to like a 500,000 health enemy, and you could be gaining like thousands back. There's so many team ups you can do. There's partial team ups you can do. Like this is a full team of Justice League, so I have the max Justice League boost, but we also have the weapons expert boost step phase 1, because Cyborg, Batman, and Green Arrow all fall under that category, so we get a basic attack boost.
Call me Mother Nature.
Time to fly.
Call me
Great Hera. Let's get high tech.
I never miss. I am vengeance.
It is a really good game. It's really different from the beta. I love it. The change is amazing. It makes it so much more mobile friendly. I can play this on the go. I actually have time to play the game, because before you did have to like really dedicate time to the game. So now I can breeze through it if I have a break and I'm just open. But
Great Hera.
it has some things that I wish it would keep, but if it did keep, again, it wouldn't have that mobile friendly like play on the go feel. Like, I wish you could explore every bit of the map with the little sections, just like the other game, because that was a great thing, but it caused gameplay time to ramp up. You need to play for hours you need to play for days to complete one area, unless you dedicate your whole 24 hours of the day to that area, and like don't do anything else in your life, which you'd be surprised as to what people do. But
I never miss.
Let's get high tech.
I am vengeance.
Great
I also, what I don't like, as you can see, I leave it on auto. If you go back to my old DC Dark Legion videos, I never left it on auto. I never let it auto. That's because then you're able to choose, if you held down the ult and dragged it out to the battlefield, it would slow down time for a bit, and you would use it where you want to place it. Now, if I put it in manual and I tap on the ult, I don't choose where it goes. I'm hoping that's a future update where I don't get to control where to use the ult, so I can't maximize the efficiency of them anyway. So for now, I just leave it in auto until that is fixed, because Green Arrow will waste his ult on a weak enemy, or Batman will put his ult so it hits only one person instead of being able to hit all 3 in the back, and I don't like it. I wish some things would go back, but it's fine. As you can see, I maxed out as far as I can go. That Aquaman mission, whatever it's gonna be, is locked behind the wall of my war rooms to will. So we'll open some boxes. See, look, we got shards from turn into AC/DC shards for when you do your spiritual force track, like your. So we'll just open all these. As you can see, you mostly get money. We're collecting those top right rewards like crazy, because it builds up. The greens are only 1, the blues give you 10, purples give you 30, golds give you 50, reds give you nothing. So I just opened the red last as like, I don't know, luck thing, because why not. This is how you get champion shards. See, 5 Lex Luthor shards. That's a really good pool. So There's a chat, global chat, never type in it. League chat, always, every game has that. Every game with a communication system has to have that. So, yeah, looking at all the characters, I want Dr. Fate, I want Lex Luthor, I want Penguin, I want Bane, I'd like Robin, he's alright. I'll get Harley Quinn for free, I want Harley Quinn. It's, I don't know, a lot of characters I want. I love the DC universe, it's amazing. Really, I love it. This is an amazing game to put the DC characters together. It's amazing. Yeah, there's just so much to do. If you feel like you've run out, usually there's something else to do. Although, I did kind of hit a roadblock myself. That's because the war rooms take long. That's why I'm telling you, you could be playing this game for hours with no problems if you save everything up and get drones. Save your source gems as much as possible to get shards every time the shop refreshes, and then always, if you can, and they're on sale, get drones. Only use drones for your war room. With your team help, it usually clears out your other rooms being built and your research really fast. No reason to use drones on anything besides your room. As you can see here, we're gonna play a bit of a training sim mission to see if we can beat it. The Penguin's ult is actually like really strong. He does a lot of damage. He was really good in the beta too. He was on my main team. That was in the beta? I don't know for sure. Have to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we really had crazy team ups. Like, if there's two of them matching, that was just it for the team up. Now it's like heavily specific and there's less team ups. I don't know that for sure. They're like more tight team ups, like less broad. I could be wrong. It's been a while since we played the beta. And I only knew they revamped it by being in their Discord. They said something about a launch, and I was like, what, the game already launched? So I decided, hey, start playing it again, because why not? See what changed. And if the other team's a higher power, then you just keep pushing through, because sometimes you still beat them if it's a bad, like, AI team comp. Like, they don't have boosts like you do, maybe. So I'm getting the more health and more damage bonus, and they're getting absolutely nothing. So it could be like meh, and then also it could just be their level being stacked up without having any items or legacy pieces to maintain their actual boosts and ups, like bonuses. So really, it's just keep pushing until you do lose a level. And if it's a really close one, like the character's on like 2 health, do it again. If you kept it on auto, you can keep it on auto again. Once you start getting down to the last one though, maybe save like one of the people that were last to live's ult. Save their ult. And then use it yourself. Manually tap it to kill the last person. Guarantee that win. Because you do get a squishy health boost when your ult is casting. As you see, we lost. He recommends stuff to upgrade. Yada yada yada. You get to claim source gem rewards, source key rewards. For getting far enough. If I was on track and I played the game when it first came out, I am 3 days late to playing this game. So I could be caught up with Vortex with how I'm doing. If Vortex is the top player, I would be caught up to him if I was playing these 3 days, because by the looks of it, I could literally, me and him could be the same if I was playing. I play this enough to have the characters full and always be upgrading the war room. If I started when he started, we'd be like equal war room times. If I knew to save my drones, I could even be better. Maybe by a little bit, we'd be close. And yeah, the daily grind may seem repetitive. The fights make it have diversity. It's really fun. I recommend playing. We completed one of the gray missions. They give you a more bountiful reward, but your characters are then gone for 8 hours, and you get a certain amount of rewards for every hour they're gone. Like I said, don't do them until you do have 3 teams. And then once you have 3, if you really want to do them for any reason, or you've run out of other missions to do, because you can't, it will stop you. Like, you will run out of missions, as you see here. You could just send 1 team out on it, because why not? But only have 1 team, because you can then have 2 teams to do, as you did see, 2 boss raids. And it's really just keep getting characters, keep opening boxes, like, it's, yeah. It's really worth playing, especially if you don't have a lot of free time. Even if you have 5 minutes a day, you can get a lot done. Like, join a good alliance with good active players. If you can't be active 24/7, depending on the alliance, you're fine. They don't expect you to. So it's fine if you can get little bits in. You might not finish every event if you can only do 5 minutes, but you will get far, get huge rewards, and you'll constantly have something to do. I will have more videos out on this more often as we go on, because there's so much gameplay I'll be able to record since I play so often. So you can expect another at least 3 videos this month, or not this month, next month, beginning of next month. Really, really worth it game, really good game. One of my favorite mobile games I've played, honestly. And yeah, stay tuned for next time.